to my channel. My name's Ruth, and so glad that you could make it. I'm glad I could make it. Great to see you guys. I'm feeling much better, thank you. I'm still on the mend. I'm not perfect, not 100% there yet, but I am on the mend. Thank you very much for all your well wishes, your kind thoughts and prayers, and sweet little bits of advice. And keep drinking. You know, I've kept drinking. I've taken lots of orange juice, and yeah, feeling much better. I've actually had a shower, got up today, and I went and had a little rest earlier on, and then I thought I'd come on and do a live. So hello. Lovely to see you. I've got my drink. So around Easter time, I like to do some more sort of contemplative stamping. I know I did do some Easter cards, which I've got sitting here, and I haven't managed to be able to take to church because I didn't get to church today. So I'm not even sure I'm going to make it to Sunday either, because I've just taken another test and I'm still definitely positive. So basically, I go from my bedroom downstairs with my mask on, get a drink, and then I've been out in the garden today and distancing from my family. Sort of, they sat over there, I've sat over here, type thing, and try not to contaminate anybody else. Anyway, thought I would do a sort of kind of landscapey type thing, and then cut these up into bookmarks. And I think rather than having to stamp and then cut a section off, I'm actually going to cut my cardstock now to 8 inches minus an eighth. No, is it 8 inches that I do, or is it 7? I think it's 7, you know. 7 inches. It's been a while since I've stamped my bookmarks. So there we go. So it just gives me a better idea of where I'm heading with this. So there we go. Hi everybody, lovely to see you. Hi Janine, Deborah, Anne, Ivy, Lisa, Karen, Janine, Tina, Barb. Oh, I've said that already. Hello Vicky, sorry. Hi Roberta. Hi Susan. Hi Claire, Shaz, Darlene, Sally. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, guys. Heidi, Laurie, Elizabeth. Okay. And anyone else who knows me. Right. So I did have a little idea. I remember thinking this a while back, thinking this little stone here would make a fantastic tombstone, wouldn't it? Great tombstone. So, but I'm wondering if I could create a bit of a kind of bank, like a tomb, like bank with this here. So I'm guessing if I do that in the pale green, I could do that. And then I wanted to stamp kind of like some crosses in the background. But the thing is, I've got to be able to get a tomb and a cross in every 2 and a bit inches. So that's going to be a bit tricky. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm wondering whether to score. I'm going to get my scoreboard out and score so that I know where I'm headed for. Just trying to find my score tool here. Here it is. So if I score it already, it'll mean I'll know what I'm doing. So I'm going to score at 1 3/4. So that's 1 3/4 plus 1 3/4 is 3 and a. Is that right? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, come on, brain, kick in. Yeah, 1 3/4 is 3 1/2. So 1 2 3. Right then. 1 2 3. Okay. Sorry, my brain is like a little bit slower than normal. Okay, just, you know, so bear with me. Hi Wendy. I sound much better, thank you. Yeah, yesterday I sounded quite rough, and yeah, I think the day before I sounded quite rough as well, but I'm getting there. Okay, so 1 and there we go. All right, okay, so I've just got a rough idea of where I'm heading. I wonder if that stone will be the wrong type of stone then. I wonder if I do them crossed over with that one, it will then look like I've got a tombstone on each one. Oh, genius. Come on, Ruth. You're getting back in there now. Oh dear. It's weird to I've not thought about stamping for the last 2 days. Ooh. I'm wondering about a bit of granny apple or that's soft succulent. No, I want something. Do I want something bright? Maybe something bright. Okay, so this is Good Friday. So although I'm very tempted to do the whole He is risen type stuff, that's really for Easter Sunday. So I might have to come back. If I'm not at church on Easter Sunday, I might have to come back and do a Easter themed bit of stamping. Oh, now I wonder if I can move this over so that I don't get the line. Oh, nearly. Ah, nearly. I would rather adult. I'd rather adult than math. I thought doing maths was adult. Don't tell my daughter that though. Oh, I know what. I'm just going to put my finger where the line is. Try and line it up. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Never mind. I'll stick that there like that. Hello, bonsoir, Frédéric. Bienvenue. Oh, that's nice. Nice bit of... It sort of fades off into the distance. That's quite nice. Then, of course, we have this lovely stamp that can go in the foreground. Hi, Glenna. You got 2% in an exam once. Oh, your teachers must have been rubbish, Sally. Blame the teachers. That's what I do. That's what I tell my kids. Exams are just to test the teachers. Well, I'm actually very pleased. My daughter seems to have turned a corner in her love of maths. I've been waiting very patiently for about a year, not over pushing her to do maths. And I was very proud of her the other day. And it was a Saturday. And just saying, you know, Saturday's a non-school day. And she was going up to bed and she went, "Oh, Mum, I found this guy on YouTube and he was explaining about trigonometry and why the a squared and the b squared equals a c squared." And then she started whittering on about, like, explaining it to me. I mean, I was just about, like, getting it. And she went, "Oh, and he's Asian. And you know Asians, you know." And she was looking at me with her face like, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, I mean, I suppose I'm allowed to get away with Asian stereotypes, seeing as I am half Asian. But it was just so funny, the look on her face, like, yeah, and he's Asian. I was just like, seriously, girl? Okay. Oh, she makes me laugh, that girl. Anyway, she was just so excited to explain to me, you know, this thing that she'd learned. And I was thinking, yes, she's back into maths. Yes. And also because like she's logged into my YouTube account on her tablet, I get to see what she's been watching. And she's been watching, like, math stuff in her own, like, downtime. I'm so pleased. I'm like, yes. See, Glenna understands. Only because I wrote the wrong date, not necessarily the right order, though. Oh, that's funny, Sally. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, this is so pretty. I like this. Okay, so the stone has got to show up against this. Oh, did I tell you guys I found my basic grey, although I found it and now I'm looking for it and I can't find it again. Well, that's a bit hope. Oh, there it is. It's in front of me. Yeah, do you remember ages ago I said, oh, I can't find my basic grey? Oh, the other thing is, I wanted to tell you, if you ever mistakenly ink something for the wrong colour, especially if it's a light colour, like pale papaya, look what I managed to do in about a minute. I managed to wash out my ink pad very, very easily. And you've got a little bit of the residue at the bottom because I only re-inked it with a bit of Bumblebee. Mind you, that's pretty washed out. And I've had it sitting on my side just to dry off, ready to put new ink on it. It was so easy to wash out. So easy. So if you mistakenly re-ink your ink pads the wrong colour, it's super easy to wash out. Also, I know some of us have got this problem. I don't know if I've got it with my Mossy Meadow. I've definitely got it with Pumpkin Pie. Where there's some chemical reaction that happens with the carrier and the pigment, and I just need to wash this out and re-ink it. Super easy to do apparently, so it's kind of given me the bravery to have a go with these ones now. Just saying. I never fit the Asian math stereotype. No, you went into journalism. You went into the other stereotype. Yeah. Oh, you guys, you're way ahead of me on the whole washing it out business. Okay, so because I'm going to cut these down the middle, I want it to look like the stone is in between. Wow, a bit of stone in both, basically. Do you think that's going to look all right? Or should I just go right over there? Or I could just mask it off. Oh, Ruth. Of course. Oh, that's not dark enough. I think I'm going to have to do it in black. Well, when you re-ink it, the blistering goes away. Hi, Deborah Yanis, lovely to see you. It's just to do with a reaction that eventually happens, and I think maybe to do with oxidization. I don't know, when it hits oxygen. So it kind of happens over time. Stampin' Up have sort of mentioned something, and basically have asked people that if they do have issues to contact them, because it's not really being widely reported. So they haven't necessarily seen it as an issue because people are just dealing with it themselves. And so what needs to happen is people do need to report it. They seem to be thinking that it's an issue, particularly with colours that have got a lot of red in them. Excuse me. It's to do with the red pigment, which ironically, obviously in green there is, because I was like, why is the green doing it? It's like, oh yeah, there's there's red in green. Oh no, there isn't. Oh yes, there is, in the dark green. Yeah, there's some red in there. Okay, does that sort of make sense? Because I'm going to be cutting these. Do you think that makes sense? Right, I also wanted to stamp some kind of sky. So does it happen every so often then, Sheila? Do you have to just wash it out? I mean, you're a big user of your ink pads, so I bet your ink pads are in and out all the time. I mean, me too, obviously. That's my bread and butter, ink pads, really. Your crush curry. Yeah, just get make sure you have re-inker, Janine, and just wash it out. Yeah, my crush curry is going a bit bit odd. Yeah, look. Yeah, just mention it. You do need to mention it to Stampin' Up, because that, as I said, they're looking at the percentage of people who are actually getting back to them, and so many people are just buying new ones and dealing with it themselves and not telling Stampin' Up, so they haven't realised that there's so much of an issue with it. Okay. I'm thinking a really lovely, let's play with this new colour, Sweet Sorbet. I want to start with that up the top and then work my way down to a lovely kind of like yellow. I was thinking of maybe trying to use some of After the Storm in there somewhere. And then my other idea was to use, oh, where's it gone? These to put a cross in the background. So, hello, Cindy. I'm going to make one, Sheila. You know me. Okay, so let's just do a bit of... it's to do with the carrier and the pigment. Sarah Levin, Saralevin, has done a really helpful blog post. I can't even begin to explain it, but she explains it from a scientific chemical point of view. And when I read the article, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Funny, lately I measured twice and cut it off the wrong side. Oh. Oh dear, Bob. I'll see if I can find the article for you. Oh, I found it, yeah. Hold on, I'll share it with you now. It's all right, I'll put a link to it now, Pamela. There we go. So this is Mango Melody. Oh no, I haven't turned my stamp over. Maybe I should have turned it over, but... I feel like I'm trying to merge it a little bit with the colour above. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? The way it mixes together. Because it's sort of like light and dark on this stamp. Ooh. Ooh, why have I not done that before? I like that. Hi, Kathy. Right, let's try a bit of good old Daffodil Delight. I almost like how the sky is merging with the background there. That's nice, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to flip this up the other way now and try and get this yellow to merge a bit with the orange. Oh, and a bit with the red as well, why not? Oh, that's so yum. And, you know, I was a bit concerned about these lines appearing. I actually quite like it because it almost looks like rain, like little beams or something. I like that. Okay, so I was going to do a cross, and then I think I'll do blah, 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 blah. Where's it gone? Oh, where did I just put it? Oh, it's right in front of me, in bloom here. Now someone messaged me and said, was this still in stock? And I've got an awful feeling this has sold out already. I'm just going to have a quick look in Bloom. Oh no, it's in stock. Oh, it is in stock. Okay. What about the stitched dies? They called stitched flower dies or something. Stitched. What's the name of the dies that go with that? Well, the stamp set is still available. This is £8, I believe. Let's have a look. Yes, this is £8. Right, I think I will do this in the basic grey because I don't want this to be so strong as the black. I don't think I need it to be because the background's a bit lighter, isn't it? Pierced blooms, stitched blooms. Oh, okay, hold on, let's type that in. No, it's not coming up under pierced and it's not coming under stitched, so I think it must have sold out. Oh yeah, that shows. That's good. Oh, I was going to try and stamp. I know this isn't Stampin' Up, but I was going to try and stamp a verse somewhere. So I might do 3 with a cross and 3 with a verse. No. Okay. Pierced blooms. Yeah, it's not showing up under pierced. Oh, there we go. Right, so I did like the idea of that one, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit. Ooh, just about. Try to see if I've got anything that's more specific to. Oh, I do have a cross, but Be strong. Take heart. Actually, I think that looks better, doesn't it, that one? Oh, Linda's with her family, isn't she? Oh, hi, Linda. Oh, before I do that, I'll stamp with this one. Oh, I'm not sure now. I might just try it in the yellow, see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's just nice and subtle there. So if you haven't got this stamp set already, this one is going. It's going. It's so gorgeous. Oh, Lisa got snow. Wow. Joanna's been milking the Jersey cows and feeding the pet lambs. Oh, lovely. Hi, Lane. Hi, Darlene. You never know about lake effect snow. I live on the south shore of Lake Superior. Oh, what's lake effect snow? Oh, I bet that's beautiful. Is that very Bob Ross, is it? Thanks, Tina. Oh, Harrogate is lovely. Yeah. North Yorkshire. Got a good friend up in... quite a few friends up north. Not as good as Wales, but, you know, second best. Oh, for some reason it inked better then. Why did that happen? Oh, I must have spent more time inking up. Now, I was going to do some hearts, but I feel like now it's going to look a little too trivial. I quite like the simplicity of it. Sometimes I like to try and do things really symbolic, and then I'm like, no, maybe just leave it. But what about, though, one little bird? I guess to represent the Holy Spirit. Yay, I could do that. A little bit of symbolism. Do I use a sticky emboss powder? What's the sticky emboss? Do you mean the heat and stick? Yes, I do. I was using it the other day, actually. Exactly, Joanna. You love it. Oh, good. Right, I think I've finished this. I'm in the mood for stamping a bit more, but I think I've done with this one. I'm going to cut them up and I'll just leave that there. So I'll do a screenshot in a bit. But... So, Sally, you're in Yorkshire, are you? Oh, no, Sally went to a wedding there last year. Ah, okay. Oh, so where's Sally from then? I wonder. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Not perfect, because I'm still testing positive. But, yes. It's another day of not cooking. Hi, Stampin' Hands from Colorado. Well, we did have a takeaway today. We had the famous pizza burger. Yes, it's a real thing. Pizza burger. Oh, that one I didn't do cut straight. Do that one again. Oh, that's really awful. Dear. Oh, that means that one's bad. Oh, lovely, Sally. Oh, you used it with foil sheets, Vanessa. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've resisted getting involved with foil sheets. I thought, no, I have enough to do. I don't want to add anything else to my repertoire of stuff. But you enjoy. Hi, Brian. Okay, so I'm cutting this at 7 inches. And I'm now going to cut these at 1 7/8. I think. Oh, these are from a non-Stampin' Up set. Yeah. Let me just see what company they are. I think they're from... Can you see that? Oh, they're not. They don't exist anymore. That company. But they don't exist anymore. Sorry. You might be able to find some, you know, on that special auction site that everybody knows about. Hi, Holly. Where are you from then? So I just realised I answered your question without saying hello to you. Callie. Oh. Right, I don't really need to stick all these down, but I'll stick 2 so you get a good idea of what it looks like, and then I'll do something else. I'll do that one and that one. Right. Any other ideas what you'd like me to stamp tonight? Oh, I did want to have a little play with the new colours, actually. So Friday night, typically, I was trying to do things a little bit more laid back and also do, you know, stuff to explain things to newbies. But I think in my excitement just to go live, I forgot about that. Anyway, so if you do have any questions about the process that you've just seen me do drop me a line, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I'm happy to explain it a bit further. That is a good tip. Sometimes I just get my I just get a bit of paper or card and just run it down like that. Ooh, look at all that fluff. Ooh, it's really satisfying. It's like cleaning out a belly button. Look at that. Oh. Come on, you know what I mean. Don't you all go, ooh, to me. You know exactly what I mean. Or between your toes, you know, sock fluff. You know what I'm talking about. Especially you men. You know, I have men in my family sit there picking out their sock fluff. Right, not from their belly buttons, but you know. Actually, Tom wrote a really great poem about belly button. I don't know if he's ever told you it. About belly buttons and the ecosystem inside them. It's really funny. Anyway, right. We don't wish to know. Shall we have a little play with some new colours? And I think because I'm in bookmark mode, I'll carry on in bookmark mode. But this time I won't, what's the word? Score. But we'll have some fun, shall we? With maybe layering some different colours. I really liked the sweet sorbet for the sky. So I don't know whether to do a bit more of that. But this time I'll go a little bit more, not sort of so ombre, just do random. But we'll get started with the red first. Or shall we? Shall we get rid of them? Too late, I've inked it up now. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Would help if I could reach my toes for the sock fluff. You need to do some yoga. That's what you need, Vanessa. Or Pilates, bit of Pilates. Or pilots. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. Oh, Mary. So sorry to hear that. Amen, amen. Amen. She is a daughter of the King. Yeah, well, be praying that her testimony and, you know, will just be so glorifying to the Lord that whatever happens, his name will be praised. Your early espressos, all good now. Oh, okay, good. My legs must have grown. Oh, you're funny, Vanessa. Oh, I like it, this technique. It's like, basically it's like having a great big paintbrush that you then, you know, use to paint with. That's the way I see it with these texture stamps. They're just great big blobby paintbrushes. a friend of mine, I don't know if you guys, if you're interested, sorry, just a side note, he's not really a friend of mine. Well, he's a friend of mine in that he's a brother in Christ, but there's a guy called Jeremy Marshall, and bless his heart, I think he's just gone through his 8th cancer treatment. He meant to have died about 5 years ago, but the Lord has really sustained him. He wrote a book called, was it called The Big C or something? Something like that. Yeah, it's a really it's a real kind of encouraging book. Just look it up. I think it's quite widely available in the UK. It's definitely available in the UK, and it's available in the States. It was a book that was recommended by Pastor Colin Smith in the States. And then I think John Piper's written a book as well called Don't Waste Your Cancer. Yeah, I haven't read them myself, but I've heard that they're good books. And then Jeremy Marshall's also done like a book on like a devotional, like a 30-day devotional on suffering as well. It's called The Big C. Oh, Beyond the Big C. Beyond the Big C. Yeah. Yeah, Mary, let me know if you can't get hold of it. I'd happily send it to you. Because I think we have several copies in the house. It's one of those books we just sort of keep on hand, just in case. Right, I've forgotten what I was doing now. I'm just stamping. Just making it nice. Hello, Jan. Yeah, there's probably talks that he's given, to be honest, because he has given so many talks. I first heard him speak at so the church that helped us plant our church. He was a speaker there, and then the conference that I go to every year, he then spoke there, and I was like, oh, hello. Because he'd been on my yeah, so I'd not just sort of listened to him talk, but he'd been on my table when we were eating dinner as well, so I'd had a chat to him. So he's a really, really amazing guy, and he was I don't know if I think he is still involved in banking, but he's like a major guy in the banking industry. But yeah, really just really lovely man to talk to. But yeah, apparently he's not well, bless him. Right, I'm wondering whether to go in with the orange actually for this. Hi, Fred. Hi, Carol Medhurst. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Anne. Oh, okay, Vicky, thank you. Yes, Esther from Stampin' Star Creations is my sister. I forget to keep telling you that because I just assume everybody knows, and then I forget that I have new viewers to the channel, and they're like, oh, so Esther's your sister. Yeah. So Esther from Stampin' Star Creations is my sister. So you may have found me through her, or then you might have found her through me. And yeah, so she happens to also be in my team. So she's in my Artful Stampin team. And yes, she's also been my sister for, you know, a few years less than what I've been alive. She's the younger, cuter one. Did you? Hi, Dagmar. Okay, so there I've put my sun rays in. Now, what I wanted to do, I'm quite excited about this. I wanted to stamp this stamp, but in that new starry sky colour. This is what I've been building up to, guys. Me, you know, taking my time with the sky. But you can change it, Kathy. You just need to go to your settings, my lovely. Yeah, I think you can. I can't Google it. Not Google it. Go on YouTube and find out, how do I change my YouTube handle? My YouTube name. You should be able to change it. All right. The cheeky one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's quite easy to set up a new account as well if you need to. I've got several YouTube accounts under the same email address. Whose brain's been, what, my brain? Anne? Why is the I was looking at the picture then thinking, why does it look a bit weird? Right, I've realised that I need to cut this off around here. So I'm not worried about stamping that section, because these are for bookmarks, aren't they? And I forgot to cut it off. So I'm probably going to cut that top bit off and this bottom bit. Isn't that the most lush colour? What do you think? Oh, so now Cindy subscribed to us. I like it, Cindy. I think I'm subscribed to myself about 3 times. You loving this colour, Miss Kalena? Oh, I might just come back in here with some Night of Navy, because that's a bit darker. It needs something else in there, I think. Right, I'm wondering about the trees. Put some trees in. I'm going to do the trees in. Oh, should I do those in the next colour? Orchid Oasis. Oh, yum, Esther. Oh, take care, Joanna. Sleep well. Lovely to see you. Hi, Kelly. Oh, I'm feeling much better, thank you. I'm not 100%. I'm still testing positive, but I feel better. Thank you. I know, these trees are so lovely, aren't they? They're so detailed and pretty. Oh, I could do with a little tiny deer. That's too big. I'm trying to think if we've got anything. Oh, I have got the deer out of that Christmas set. No, even then I think they're a bit too... No, they're not right. Oh well, let's chop this up. Hi, Bev. Now, I realised that earlier, I think I cut these a little bit too thin. I meant to cut these at not 1 3/4, but 1 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13/16. Get your head around that, folks. Yeah, 13/16. And the reason being is because I will actually cut the base card at basically 2 inches minus a 1/16. Now, when I initially stamped those trees, I was thinking, oh my goodness, that colour is so similar to the one I just stamped. It came out quite dark. But look, after a few minutes, I mean, I can tell the difference. I don't know if you can, but there is a definite lightness of this to the dark. Okay, so it's beautiful. So you can see the depth of that colour there, and then look, it is paler. Which is it's just subtly paler. It's really nice. So I think we'll get Starry Sky. Oh, come back again, Kelly. Yep. Take care. Is there a fox or a bunny? No, the bunny I think would be just not quite right. So I'll just put these on. Now, I know there's a few people who are going through some tough times at the moment, who watch this channel. If you or anyone else you know you think might be blessed by receiving one of these bookmarks, can you just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send one out. So, yeah, I'll just leave that with you guys, because you'll know who will be blessed by receiving one of these. So, Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. So just, you know who you are. You know who would be the best person for these. I'll just let the Holy Spirit guide. Right, let's find the blue. So I don't have, unfortunately, the Starry Sky cardstock yet, but I do have this one, the Orchid Oasis. So I think this would be nice contrast. Oh yeah, makes it pop, doesn't it? Super cool. What did you make, Anne? Oh, you did your Christmas challenge. Well done. Well done, well done. Soon comes round. 10 more days to the next challenge. Oh no, Cindy, what have you done? Have you damaged yourself? Oh, sorry, measurements. So this is basically, 4.9 centimetres. Yeah, and so the other measurement was about 4.6. Yeah, bubble wrap. Yeah, we just got to roll Cindy round in bubble wrap for the next month while her knee gets better, her shoulder gets better. Oh. Oh, sorry, ruthtrice@gmail.com. Okay. Oh, Darlene, busy lady. Woke up in the middle, I thought. Oh, did you do it in your sleep? I was talking about that with somebody the other day, saying, got to be careful in bed. I mean, you know, I'm just going to stop there. Turning, that's what I mean, turning. Did you have a service today, Sheila? Oh, those birds are making a right racket outside. Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay, I thought you did. Exactly, darling. I'm just going to stop there now. Oh, come on. Yeah. Well, the beauty of using Tombow glue is you do have a little bit of wiggle. Little bit of wiggle. So... So you lay it down. And I like this really fine little border. This is the way I've always made these. Now, if you're interested in more bookmark inspiration, I have a whole playlist. Now, some of them are quite quick. They're about 10 minutes long. So if you just want a quick bit of inspiration, there's some quite, yes, as I say, quick videos. They're sort of sped up ones to music. I went through a whole phase of doing that. And, yeah. Now, the reason that I do them this size, if I can get my hands on the plastic wallets, oh no, oh, I can't, but anyway, I'll show you the ones I've done in the past. The reason I do them this size is because Stampin' Up! Used to sell these and they were 2 inches wide. So these fit inside there, and it saves time having to laminate them, basically. So you can purchase these from other, Stampin' Up! Don't sell these anymore, so you can get these from other companies. And basically what I do is I then stamp the copyright Stampin' Up! Because often in the past I've sold them, so you have to put the Stampin' Up! Logo on it. Now Stampin' Up! Have got a new one coming out, a new, what's called the Angel Policy stamp, this one, limited edition. And it's got the copyright Stampin' Up! Logo on its own, and then quite a few that I think if you wanted just to use that, the small one, you could trim those. You could split those up and use them. So, oh, I could stamp one of these. Oh, should I do the Made with Love? I'll do that. Oh, first time I've used this one. Oh, I don't think I can do the new stamp sniff because my sense of smell went yesterday. No, nothing. I smell nothing. I hope that's not going to take too long for my smell to come back. Last time I think I had COVID, it took about 3 months for it to come right. Right. Put that there. Oh, isn't that lovely? Right, any questions about the bookmarks? Oh yeah, do Holly. I'll try and get the playlist link in a minute and I'll share it with you. Oh, I'm so happy to be back stamping. It kind of energizes me, would you believe, doing this? I'm so excited about these going out to people as well. Email me, please. I've already had a message pop up from somebody. So yes, that's reserved already. One's reserved for somebody. And as I said, I'm happy to post anywhere in the world. So I've got 6. Oh, thank you, Sharon. So kind of you. I will put them in the plastic as well, so they will be protected. And yeah, so what I normally do is punch a hole. Oh, where did I just put the other ones? Oh, for goodness sake, Ruth. Oh, I put them back. Yeah, so what I do is I punch a hole in the top and then I pop a ribbon through just to stop it sliding out, basically, because then I don't want people to think, oh, I've got to take the bookmark out to use it. The whole point of keeping it in the cellophane is to protect it, because if you do get water on these, the colours will run. So it's better to keep it protected inside the cellophane. Okay, so right, should I do some more? Who's up for some more? Yeah, oh, actually I've got these as well. So, but just let me know if the person you think would prefer the one on the grey or the blue, because I forgot I had those ones as well. you can't find a specific bookmark playlist. Okay, Esther. Let's see if I can find it. Well, my daughter has created so many playlists that I find it difficult to find. Oh, hold on. I found it, Esther. It's called Stamped Bookmarks, I think. Yeah, I found it. Yes, thank you so much, Sharon. That's so kind of you. I forget to mention Super Chat. Very, very, very much appreciated. I haven't stamped in 6 weeks. Oh, Pamela! I started moving my son-in-law's 92-year-old mum in mid-February, now moving you. Oh, bless you. Oh, let me know your new address once you moved, please. Yes, more please, says Bev. Right, I've just... Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. She's straight on it. Right, I fancy something a bit more feminine now. I fancy playing with the Ranunculus Romance. And maybe mixing it with a bit of that, Nature's Prince. Oh, maybe Flowing Flowers as well. I fancy going all girly now. Right, bear with. I've just got to put some stamps away though, because it's getting a bit of a hot mess on my desk. I am feeling better, thank you. Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I am feeling better. Am I drinking hot water? No, I'm drinking fizzy water at the moment. I've been drinking that with orange juice, and then I thought I better not drink too much orange juice before bed, so I just had water. I did the whole sticking my face over a bowl of hot water with apple cider vinegar, like Auntie Linny told me to. And I'm putting down the fact I don't have much of a sore throat to the fact I stuck salt down my throat on, like, when before I realised it was COVID, I thought it was the beginning of tonsillitis. So I did the whole salt treatment on my throat. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's so kind of you. I'm guessing you guys miss me. That's why 89 of you are watching. Very, very kind of you. Thank you guys for checking in with me. It's very, very sweet of you. I felt very missed. I felt very loved. Very loved. Thought she was eating ice cream. No, I've been quite... I think I had... Before I realised I had COVID, I did have ice cream the other night. And then I've tried to stay off sugar. When I'm ill with anything, I do try and stay off sugar to allow my body to do what it does. Because I read somewhere once that when you take extra sugar in, it just slows your body's ability to fight off things. So I do try and just stick to... Well, I mean, I know fruit juice has got sugar in it, but what I mean is I don't take any processed sugar. So I sort of look at the biscuits and then I go, no, I can't have a biscuit. No, walk away from the biscuits. Although I did have, oh no, that was again before I realised what I had. I had some peanut butter pretzels. That was Sunday. Was it Sunday or Monday? Or Tuesday? Oh, the days are all blurred. Oh, bacon, eggs, hash brown, tomato and toast. Hubby hasn't lost his appetite. No, he hasn't, has he? Wow, bless him. It's just his... I hope he's... Is he doing some arm exercises? Because otherwise, he's going to be, you know... You know, you know, don't want to be personal, but he's going to be getting bigger, Vicky. Brian, don't eat too much. Right. Just checking some messages. Do what I do, Ruth. Touch, sniff, and walk away. Is that what you do in the biscuit aisle? You sniff all the biscuits, Glenna? Glenna's told me that when she goes shopping, I'm just going to completely shame her now, in a lovely way, in a loving, lovely way. Glenna has to be careful what she eats. So when she goes down the supermarket, she just goes down the biscuit aisle and just strokes the biscuits. The thing is, I found as I've got older and my taste buds have got a little bit more selective, it's like I remember certain flavours in a very kind of rose tinted way, but like through my taste buds. So I remember a few months ago thinking, oh, I really fancy a Snickers. And I ate a Snickers bar and I was so disappointed. I found it so sickly sweet, literally tasteless in terms of the flavours. Like because in my mind, I remember Snickers being really peanutty and really chocolatey and really caramelly. And I think as an adult now, I associate with all those things like high flavour. And then when I had the Snickers, I was like, oh, is that it? Like it, I think I'd rather get a teaspoon of peanut butter and a teaspoon of dark chocolate spread and literally just shove that in my mouth now, because I'd have better flavour doing that than I would do from eating a Snickers bar. And it would not be as much packaging. It's like, also I get a bit like Reese's peanut butter cups. Like the idea of them, I absolutely love it. I like the idea of peanut butter and chocolate. I think, oh, great. But then every time I eat them again, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, sickly sweet. Right, I am so wanting to mix these and these. Oh. Shall we? It's got to be done. Okay, let's just sort out my colours here. I've got too many colours on my desk. You just did your manicure while watching me, Cheryl. I'm very impressed. Let's see if I can just slide in a little bit more. There we go. Is that a bit better? Yes, I was like, when I had a childhood favourite biscuit and there was a honey jumble, they have shrunk and no flavour, even the icing is less. See, you know what? These things are better off in your memory, aren't they? And oh, Henry. Ooh. Yeah, and also I think, Bev, once you made your own biscuits, like May and I make this recipe called they're peanut butter blondies, basically. So they're peanut butter with white chocolate pieces, brown sugar, flour, eggs, and you see, we love those, and once you've tasted those, it's like you don't want to have anything else. And I make chocolate brownies that are really chocolatey. And again, once you've tasted those, you're like, what would I want? Why would I want anything else? Oh, you finally did surgery. Welcome to the dark side, Cindy. You buy what? 2 of what, Glenna? Oh, chocolate brownies. And also, if you need to have gluten-free, like often I'll cook my, in the past, I've cooked my chocolate brownies gluten-free because they actually, I think they come out quite good gluten-free. They're like almost a bit more stodgy. I know, Frederic. So nice. Très bon. La couleur ou la couleur? La couleur, c'est bon. C'est magnifique. Bleu. Hold on, what's it in French? Oh, scène stellaire. Scène stellaire. La couleur est magnifique. Oh, merci. Always get a French lesson with Frederic. Oh, happy anniversary. Mine's on Sunday, Lisa Hartman. Have a lovely day. I said to Tom, oh, look, if I'm, so basically in the UK, they're saying that if your COVID test is negative for 2 days, you can come out of isolation. So I said to Tom, I said, oh, you might be allowed to, come back into the bedroom on Sunday. That'll be our anniversary present. And he sort of looked at me and went, you're not expecting a gift, are you? I went, no. Although I could argue it would be nice to have something nice for dinner. Although I'm not going to taste it. I was thinking I fancy some duck pancakes. Right, now, last time I paired the parakeet party. Is that the right name? Parakeet party. I nearly said parrot party then. But I fancy seeing what pizzazz looks like with this stamp now. Oh, 34. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, it'll be 23 for us. 23. Carols of Christmas has Tiny Deer. Oh, does it, Elaine? Is that in the current annual or is that in the new one? The new catalogue? I did make one year for Tom. Now, I can't remember if it was for his birthday or if it was an anniversary. I did make some, like, giant, like, there were chocolate cookies with peanut butter filling. Oh, they were really good. But you needed them almost with a glass of milk or a cup of tea type thing because they were so strong. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, excuse me. All right, excusez-moi. So I was wondering whether to put the ranunculus in, but I do have some of these pretties. So I did do some stamp surgery. Now, fortunately, for those of you who get a bit worried about stamp surgery, I did this during a class. So you didn't have to endure it on a live. I just feel like I need to do a little bit of green in amongst the flowers, actually. Just otherwise it just looks a little bit too blue. Now, I don't know if you guys remember me saying this the other day, that I'm finding sometimes the design of this flowing flower is a little bit problematic. And the way to just get rid of some of that whiteness is to run it over with a blender pen. So I'm probably not going to do all of these tonight. I'm just going to show you how to do that. So basically you just reactivate some of that blue and then you're spreading it all around, because I feel that it just looks like it's a bit see-through, the flower. So, there we go. This is like magic paint. It is! Yes, it is, Janice. You're so right. It is a blurple. Yes, it is a blurple. Yeah. To me, it's reminiscent of like a beautiful cornflower blue. Like, especially Orchid Oasis. Like, to me, I don't put, what's the word I want? I've never seen an orchid this colour, put it that way. I tend to associate orchid with a slightly different colour. So if you'd said to me this was like a cornflower, then I'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, it's a cornflower. Yeah, I'm not convinced by the colour name choice. But anyway, they've done it, so that's the way it is. Yes, but it is beautiful. There's something quite regal about it. I can imagine the Queen wearing this colour. This is a very regal. Maybe that's what inspired them, I don't know. Seeing as it's the year of the Jubilee. Oh, this one. You see, I was thinking the ranunculus, that flower is a little bit too much to have sticking out there. And I could do that, but I've done it before. So, but that little blue thing, well, I'm calling it blue because I want to stamp it in blue. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Oh, you've been on the sourdough. Excellent. Oh, my mother, I don't think she's watching. But anyway, in our family WhatsApp group, she sent a picture of her sourdough brioche buns with sweet chestnut and bean filling, Elaine. Now, I don't know if the sweet chestnut and bean filling was a bit of a Chinese-inspired recipe. I don't know. I've not got around to asking her. But they sound amazing. She's really kind of honed the old sourdough baking she has. I think I may need to encourage her to come and visit. See you later, Janine. Oh, excuse me. My throat had bubbles. How long have I been on for? Oh, goodness, Ruth. Been on ages. I'm having too much fun. Right, I'll stop there. Now I wonder what this looks like with a bit of... Now you have to kind of work quickly, otherwise the paper starts to pill a little bit. Right, so now still feel like I want to brighten it up a little bit with something, and I could do that with this one, but I want to go for a slightly different kind of colour. I think Tahitian Tide might be a little bit too turquoisey. What about a bit of Coastal Cabana? Or... oh, I wonder what a bit of Highland Heather would look like. Oh, you know what? Highland Heather, I know, is going to make you lot very happy. I know how the majority of you love purples and blues. So shall we just do it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just makes your heart sing, doesn't it? Oh, thank you. Who just said that? Heidi Zelinsky. Well, I am feeling very much on the mend. I have felt worse. It's not as bad as having flu. Not this strain. Sorry, I should absolutely qualify what I'm saying here, because I have a friend who is getting over it right now too, but she seems to have had a different strain, and oh my days, she has been so bad. Very, very achy. So I'm very fortunate. I think I've got the strain that's kind of like more like a cold. And I have read that some of these strains have been like combining with cold strains, so they present themselves like a cold. Although apparently you do have to be careful just going into the future. Just, you know, you may have issues later on. So I am not, just got to keep an eye, basically. Oh, I got really confused then, Elaine, when you said you were in Aberdeen last week. I was like, Aberdeen? She's not in Scotland. Oh, what's Pamela talking about? Are you talking about a series? What series? Oh, the landscape. Oh, what are you guys talking about? A program? You're talking about the National Park series. Is it on the one on Netflix? Yeah, I saw it advertised. Oh, Shetland. Sorry. Oh, completely got the wrong end of the stick then. Shetland, the program. Has anyone seen the national parks thing with Obama? I don't know where I'm going to have space for my little sayings on here now. It might just have to be a God bless you or something. A little tiny one. Okay, so this is the script one, and I want to introduce some more purple somewhere. So I'm going to put the script down amongst the flowers. Oh, thank you, Mindy. Yes, no, I've had such a blessed day, I have to say, guys. I really have. I enjoyed the most beautiful service from, because like I got up came downstairs when the kids and Tom went to church, and I potted around in the garden for a bit and listened to this service because I was just trying to find something that had already been on, and I came across one from St Andrew's Cathedral in Sydney, and it was just so lovely. And as we were singing, or I was trying to sing, my voice wasn't as good as this morning. Song, my song is Love Unknown. Oh my goodness, I had like tears coming down my eyes. And just as I was singing it, the sun came out and the clouds just parted, and I was just like, oh, I just felt so blessed, so grateful. So yeah, it's truly a Good Friday. Good Friday. Yes. Right. I like that. A little bit of pretty in there. I think we just need a little bit of dottage. Oh, now I do have, because I did stamp surgery, I do have this bit of, well, I have two little bits of dottage actually. And this is quite handy for creating little bits of texture. Oh, now I can't lose that little line. I've got to put that back in blooms. So this is a useful bit of texture if you need to just add some here and there in between some of the flowers. Look, it's quite good at hiding where some of the stems don't start properly. Right. I think I'll leave that there. My all-time high, I think, was 114, I think. Something like that. And it was it about this time last, or just after I moved last year? Yeah, I'm hoping to beat that record when I do my 10-hour marathon. Yes, you've heard it here, guys. I'm going to do a 10-hour live marathon. Not marathon. I'm not running anywhere, because that's dangerous. Because, you know, there's lots of scissors around here. I can't run. But I thought I'd do a 10-hour live stamping marathon. So, but you guys, if you want me to be on for 10 hours, you've got to sponsor me £1 a minute. So I've just got to pick a date. I've got to enlist my kids to help. And my husband, because they're going to have to keep me plied with food and water. When will that be? Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, we've just got to figure out a date. I did say it was to celebrate my 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, I don't know whether to do it. It's like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. or maybe do it, I don't know, a bit earlier, so that I'm trying to think what would be the best for the Australians. or the South Pacific. The South Pacificas. To catch you guys. So this is Pear Pizzazz. I just plain old can't run, yeah. Thank you, Judy. What? That's Sharon. What? I've retired that from my to-do list. Oh, Glenna. That's brilliant. Oh, my kids think I should try and stamp with blindfolded. Yeah. That's one of the challenges that they want me to do during the 10-hour marathon. $10 a.m. would be early evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll only be like 10 till 8. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 10 till 8. Unless I factor in 10-minute breaks per hour. And then that would mean... Yeah, so the idea would be that you guys would have to sponsor me, or whoever can sponsor me. And basically the idea would be to raise £1 a minute. So as long as I got the enough sponsorship to keep me going for the 10 hours, I'll be there. I'll be there for 10 hours. But I was hoping that even if I didn't get all the sponsorship on before the day, that during the live people would kind of join in and have some fun to keep me going. And maybe we could do things like, if you donate, you can, I don't know, give me a challenge to do or something. Do something I've never done before. Yeah, stamp blindfolded, Anne. I've never done that before. Yep. Thought that would be new. Maybe I could stamp with Tom and we could have two of our hands tied together and then we'd both have like... Or we'd have to just put our arms around each other and he'd have to have his left hand and I'd have my right hand or something. That'd be fun. Don't know if I could do that for an hour though. Or he could be directing me. He could go, right, he could... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, letters on... answers on a postcard, please. Send in what you want me to do. I don't trust you lot, though. Hi, Amy. What have you missed? Oh, we've been making bookmarks today, Amy. God bless you. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Simple stampin. I could do that. Just. Well, that's what I was thinking, that if my kids come and do some, I'll have like an hour break here and there, because I'll just get the kids to come on. They're hilarious. Have you ever watched my kids stamp together? They're so funny. Just realised I turned that stamp round the other way. I should have just kept it the right way up. Oh well, it's too late now. So whenever you stamp bookmarks, always leave the sentiment stamping till the last minute, so that you can kind of choose where to place it. So, who me? Says Vicky. Yes, you, Vicky. Right, there we go. Right, I think I better go. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. We've done 3 lots of bookmarks tonight. So we did that one with flowing. Oh, well, let me go through the colours first. Starry Sky, Highland Heather, Orchid Oasis, and Pear Pizzazz. My Highland Heather's losing its colour a little bit, but anyway, it is Highland Heather. Was any other colour? No, that was it. Oh, I've got to put my colour on there. Yeah, so 4 colours. And the stamp sets used were Flowing Flowers, Ranunculus Romance, and the Fern and the Flower from Nature's Prince, which is a new one. That's going to be available on the 3rd of May. I've been saying the 4th of May. It's not. It's the 3rd of May. Oh, well. Well, when you order on the 4th, it should be available. 3rd of May for those. So three stamp sets. That's not too bad for me, is it? Not too bad at all. Okay, and then the second lot that I stamped were these ones, and that was using Sweet Sorbet for the sky and pumpkin. No, it wasn't. It was mango. Or was it pumpkin? No, mango. Mango Melody. Oh, I don't know how I got that on there. Rude. Ooh, it's a bit icky. How did I do that? Oh, I'm going to have to get this on it. Or some white spirit or something. It's all gooey. And Daffodil Delight for the sky. And then the Starry Sky for the grass. And Orchid Oasis for the trees. And I used artistically inked that one, the blobby one, and Grassy Grove this one for the tree and the grove. The sentiment stamp is from a company that doesn't exist anymore, I'm afraid. And then the first ones, I've still got to stick some of these together. The ones that are stuck, those ones. So same. Oh, actually, are they the same? Yes, they're the same colours for the sky. the Sweet Sorbet, Mango Melody, and the Daffodil Delight, and then Granny Apple Green for the Grove, and Old Olive for the grass, and then I used Basic Grey for the cross and Basic Black for the stone, which I stamped with those. And I made the cross out of, oh, I just dropped it. The cross out of this long piece here and this one here, which I did pop to the side because I forgot to put it back earlier. There we go. Oh, actually, I'm wondering whether I could scatter some little flowers. If they would be too big. Ooh. Oh, terrible. I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could do that. I think that would look nice. Some little flowers. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so there we go. That little blob thing from In Bloom makes some nice little flowers. So there we go. Thank you, Heidi. Oh, congratulations, Elaine. Oh. Huh. Well, funny enough, my bridesmaid got married 4 weeks after me. So I had our wedding. 2 weeks later, I had Tom's cousin's wedding to go to. And then 2 weeks after that, one of my best friends got married, and I was her bridesmaid and she was my bridesmaid. So, yeah. Right, step away. Oh, okay, Brian. Okay, yeah, I'm stepping away. You don't want flowers on this one, do you? Oh, lovely. Right, great to see you all. Thank you so much once again for all your lovely thoughts and prayers. I am on the mend, but I am being a good girl and I'm resting as much as possible as well. So apart from when I'm doing stuff in here. Yes, the snow. I did think of snow front, Elaine. Actually, they would go perfectly in here. So yes, if you do have that one. Oh, merci beaucoup, Frédéric. Yeah, that would go beautifully there. Right, have a great Easter weekend. If I'm still positive on Easter Sunday, I may come on and do some Easter stamping, but I'll just see how it goes. Okay, lots of love. Stay safe, everyone. God bless. Happy Easter. Bye.